This episode of The Central is presented by Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Order online at papajohns.com and use code MCJNN for a great deal.
Hello, Jaguars. I'm Miller Widemire.
And I'm Wes Fowler. And this is
JNN's The Central. And now for our top school story. It's homecoming week here in the jungle. The theme this year is #homecoming, with dress-up days including Meme Monday, Old Town Road Tuesday, Way Back Wednesday, Pep Rally for Thursday, and I Woke Up Like This on Friday. Be sure to get in a Jag spirit for the game against Greenville on Thursday.
And now for our top news headline. This Halloween, a new trend is trick-or-treating with blue candy buckets. These buckets represent autism awareness. When a parent sees one of these buckets, they know the child may not say trick or treat. This is a major milestone for the autism awareness community. And now to Isabella with our weather forecast.
Today, the weather is looking rather sunny and chilly with a high of 59 and a low of 43. Tomorrow, the temperature will remain slightly cool with highs only reaching 61. Sunday, the temps will stay the same, but slight showers will start up until Monday morning when it will be a tad warmer, 64 degrees. That's your weather forecast. Now to David with the sports update.
And now for the sports update. The Madison Central Aqua Jags recently competed in their state meet. The Lady Aqua Jags came in first, and the boys came in second. Congratulations to all of our swimmers on this amazing achievement.
Thanks, David. Do some classes require too much homework? That's the age-old debate between students and teachers at our schools. Here with more is JNN's Bennett Kelly.
Homework is a well-known concept to high schoolers all around the country, but sometimes the amount of homework that teachers give can become a bit excessive. So, at what point does homework begin to harm more than it helps? There's no doubt in anyone's mind that homework is an important tool for teachers to help students learn, but the amount of time it takes can become overwhelming to the point where students aren't learning and are just trying to finish. On top of it being time-consuming, students are also expected to apply to college, compete for scholarships, participate in extracurriculars, and a million other things. The amount of stress this can put on a student is severe and can lead to anxiety and even depression. But is it really homework's fault for this anxiety, or is it just the one we blame for our stress?
I think sometimes it can be stressful because students have a lot going on, especially at the school. They're heavily involved, a lot of them, and you have 8 classes. And so if you have, say, 15 minutes of homework from each class, just for example, that can add up pretty quickly and stress somebody out. But if you, like I said, use your time management skills, know what you're getting into when you plan your schedule for your upcoming year. Don't overload yourself. You'll be in a better spot than you would be if you just put it off or get a schedule that you know you can't handle.
So students are clearly being pushed to the limit with the amount of homework. But is it really too much? Homework is beneficial, and teachers only have so much time in class to teach a lot of material. Does the necessity of homework for teachers really exceed the students' limits?
I feel like in recent years, the amount of homework's gone down from when I was in school, but I feel like here it's pretty evenly distributed. I usually try to give like 5 to 10 minutes, maximum 15 minutes worth of homework.
Even though homework is a necessity for students and teachers alike, this leads us to ask the real question: will you do your homework? This has been Bennett Kelly with JNN.
Thanks, Bennett. The Madison Public Library has always been more than a placeholder for books. Recently, they have opened their doors to numerous new activities and opportunities. With more on the story is JNN's Ella Bursi.
The Madison Public Library is a place to hang out, read, and access new research databases for projects. Outside of being a place to work and learn, the library hosts many different events for people of all ages.
For the older children, the elementary age, I have a different variety of programs. I've got a kindness club that meets, and we try to reach out to the community. We've got the Lego club. We have thousands of Legos, and I come up with a challenge for them each month. I've got a homeschool picnic and games. We've got a writing group that meets for 4th through 6th graders. And we also have sensory programming, too.
The library holds appeal for more reasons than just reading and research. High schoolers are able to come and relax through different activities such as arts and crafts, clubs, and games. The library also offers many great resources for studying for the ACT and the driving test. We talked to the library's regular patrons to find out how they felt about the events.
At the Madison County Library, there are different programs that they offer, such as there's a painting one, there's Legos, there's video games, and they're all for kids and teenagers, so not just for like little kids. And a couple of weeks ago, there was a book festival sort of things where they had like all different authors you could dress up, cosplay, and like all that jazz. It was cute.
Well, I have a daughter who just started first grade and she's learning how to read, and so I try to expose her to as many books as possible, and I was purchasing them all the time, and it hit me, why don't we go to the library? So we've just started using the library in the past year, and my girls love coming.
More information about the events and times can be found at www.mclsms.org. You can also follow the library on social media at MCLSMS. This has been Ella Bursi with JNN.
Thanks, Ella. Madison Central's fall show, High School Musical, has required a lot of technical help backstage. Many students and teachers have put an immense effort into the show. Here with the story is JNN's Ella Stone.
Preparations for this year's production of High School Musical are well underway here at the Madison Central Auditorium. The cast and crew have a tough job ahead of them that most people don't think about.
One aspect of the preparations that most people don't think about is the set. The crew, which consists of Madison Central students and is led by Miss Melton, designs and builds the set.
We're after school every Tuesday and Thursday till 6:30. If we need more time, we'll stay late some days. Sometimes I bribe them with pizza. We have one big build day on a Saturday before the show, and then we work every other day in class.
But the crew does more than just build the sets. They also run the show backstage.
They have to move the sets, they have to do the lighting, they have to make sure all the glow tape is charged. Everything is plugged up, all the lights are on set, and any specialties we have, they run everything.
Another part of any musical that is often overlooked is the band. Mr. Lyle heads this group of students and prepares them for opening night.
The band rehearses generally on Wednesday afternoons, and we have usually 10 to 12 rehearsals, and that's all we get. About 8 of those are without the singers, and then we put everything together for the dress rehearsals, and something that in the musical world and opera world is called a sitzprobe, where the orchestra plays and the singers sing through all their parts, but they're not acting and they don't go through all the scene changes.
As you can see, putting on the musical is hard work for more than just the actors. Come and show your support for the cast and crew this weekend. This has been Ella Stone with JNN.
Thanks, Ella. Well, that's all for this time, Jags. Be sure to check online for daily announcements at mcjags.com on the JNN page, and be sure to check out our latest sports report on the JNN YouTube page. I'm Miller Widemire.
And I'm Wes Fowler. And this has been
JNN's The Central.